Hey Apalak, hi, how are you?
Amit, hi. Doing well. How are you?
I'm doing good as well. And continuing our Tech This Week conversation, today is our second episode, and today's story is about L&T Technology Services, which is an engineering services firm, and it becomes the first tech company to express interest in direct allocation of spectrum for captive 5G networks.
Right, right.
Your thoughts on this, Apalak?
Amit, this one's real contentious, right? And you, along with me, we've tracked the telecom market up and close, right?
Right.
And the reason contention is quite obvious. So far, I mean, you have to understand, the telcos have always had a big grouse about, all the money that is spent on spectrum allocation, and the prices are fairly steep, even if you compare it with the global benchmarks. Now, in this scenario, what government says is, if there is a particular organization, right, they can come up, right, and take spectrum directly from DOT and use it for their captive private 5G requirement.
Right.
Now, the challenge with telcos are two. One is, as I've always maintained, the future of telecom is in enterprise, right? Now, if say a company A wants to use say 5G for an XYZ, say for industrial automation, right, or a IoT practice, right? In a regular scenario, they would have reached out to a telco to help them set that up. Now, if they go directly to DOT and they have the capability of doing that, that's a business loss for telecom. So telco says, it makes my entire business case very vulnerable. B, which is a larger issue, is what if, right now, this is the important point, what if large system integrators, right, start taking this captive 5G, I mean, they take it in the name of captive 5G consumption, right? But what if, since they're system integrators, they start using this to for their business benefit? So, just to give an example here, for instance, L&T, as you rightly mentioned, is the first organization which has shown interest in going for this captive 5G networks. And they've clearly called out three areas that they want to use it. One is healthcare for remote operations, one is industrial IoT, and third is around defense, right? Quite clearly, these are captive requirements. Now, but as a system integrator, right, what telcos are worried is, what if companies like L&T and their likes, start building capability and capacity on their own and start offering services on this? So that gives their undue, unfair advantage to these SIs because they did not have to go through the route of spectrum allocation. That's the bigger crux of as what I understood at least.
Right. This is extremely interesting, Aplak, and I think a lot happens at the background, which probably a lot of us don't understand. But thank you so much for your insights.
I'll just probably add, just one small point. But I'll tell you what, there is a slight advantage that telcos will have. That's the first move advantage, and secondly, all said and done, mapping up and laying down a 5G network is not as easy as it sounds. So there's an uphill task for large tech companies to map up with telcos.
Right.
That's it.
Perfect. Great. Thank you, Apalak. I think we also have the auction schedule for today, so I'm sure there will be a lot happening in this space as well, and we'll have much more insights coming up shortly on that as well. So that's it for today, Apalak. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Sure. Bye.
Bye.